At the beginning of the semester, I expected Hot 120 to be a basic computer class with basic demonstrations and then setting us free to go and learn most of the content on our own. I was pleasantly surprised, even on the first day, about how in-depth and interactive this class was. This year, during a pandemic, I expected my classes to be slapped together and hard to follow. After experiencing a few lessons, I realized that I was wrong. I came out of this course having a very broad knowledge of not only how these individual softwares work, but also how and why I would choose in between these programs. We started out our semester learning about AutoCAD. AutoCAD was, in my opinion, the most complex program to follow, but definitely the most versatile software as a whole. While this software is a non-industry specific software, it did a good job of teaching us how to use the basic software functions such as utilizing the Layers tool to our advantage and being able to switch from a model and paper space. AutoCAD was a good starting point for us, as it was good at showing the basic functions that would apply to most of the other programs we would learn, such as the basic circle and rectangle tools, utilizing grips, and inserting basic blocks. After AutoCAD, we started learning Dynascape. Dynascape was our first taste of an industry-specific software that taught me a lot about what tools would be useful when moving forward into other industry-specific softwares. The tools were similar to AutoCAD, but could mostly be used for landscaping applications. I liked the ability to easily import blocks and be able to label and organize planting lists. I think that the final result is easier to achieve and looks, in my opinion, more professional than AutoCAD. We moved on to real-time landscape architecture after we learned the basics of Dynascapes. I loved real-time landscape architecture, even before we explored the 3D capabilities of this program. I thought that this program was the simplest to use and resulted in the most professional-looking result. If I were to move forward and master one of these softwares, I would easily choose real-time landscape architecture. The vast library of materials and objects made it easy to personalize and make each new design unique. I liked the simpler user interface like the intuitive sidewalk, road, fence, and hedge tool. We finished out the semester with learning about the application of Photoshop in the field of landscape contracting. Out of all of the programs that we learned about, Photoshop was my least favorite. I think that if I took a while to master all of the tools and menus in Photoshop, then I would enjoy it more, but the sheer amount of tools and subtools within the program led me to having to look up where to find settings and spending minutes just finding and working out how to use a specific tool. This program is a non-industry specific program and therefore can be used in many more applications. But for me, when working in the field of landscape contracting, I would much rather use a program like Dynascapes or Real-Time Landscape Architect. Moving forward, I'm excited to continue my education and use these programs to my advantage. I will take the knowledge gained through this course and apply it not only to my education, but also to my future career goals. Thank you for visiting my website.